Right, so before we get into this video, I just want to ask you guys one quick question as a viewer. Have you ever met someone that maybe they smell a bit too much of the grass too much of the time? Like you could be at college, school, work, wherever. They just always smell a bit too much of that and always have those red eyes. That could well be the first person we are talking about in this video, the non-functional grass smoker. Now, the non-functional grass smoker is that one guy who tried it once and ever since then they have been hooked. People say grass isn't addictive, but to this person it may as well be fent. They'll be out on the street blazed, at work blazed, doing work at like college blazed out of their mind. Wake up, wake and bake. You know what? I need to go to sleep, mate. I need to blaze a bit before that. I want to go have a nice meal with the family. Shit, I need to smoke first. I'm all for people going out and having a bit of fun, but when it gets to every day and you can't eat without it, you can't sleep without it, you can't get up without it, without having headaches or whatever, or being like, oh bro, I just need to blaze. I wish I just had a cart right now. That's when it gets a bit too much. Like these people as well, not all of them. Let's be very clear. But a small portion of them can start acting a bit strange when they're off that bottom bag a bit too much. Like these people, there's no way they're affording some top grade daily. So they're smoking that leaf and stem pack. Who knows what that can do to your lungs? I know someone like this. He orders his papers off Temu and smokes a leaf and stem pack. Like, if you're committed to smoking that bottom barrel every day, just admit it. You can't afford it, bro. Get a job. Don't be blazed every day. Maybe smoke up every weekend or something. If you can't afford even some mids, just some nug that doesn't necessarily look the best, it's good enough. But don't be smoking that stem and leaf pack and the audacity they have. You rock up to them one time, hey, wanna hit this? No, I don't want my lungs to implode. So as a result, I'm rating this person a 2 out of 10. Now you may be thinking to yourself, damn Ginge, 2 out of 10. What type of person who smokes that grass could be worse than that? The person who doesn't smoke the grass but acts. I'll call this one the actor. This person will tell you all these stories about all the crazy stuff they've done with their mates. Off that Zaza, bro. Some fire pack. You invite them out one time, want to hit this shit to them? All of a sudden they just start getting worried, start getting nervous as soon as they hit that shit first puff. They're paranoid. It's not hard to smoke. You're not a big man for doing that. But sometimes these people you can either feel bad for. Sometimes it's those people who don't really fit in anywhere and they're just trying to fit in with the crowd. But if you don't smoke that grass, don't try and fit in with them, especially if you don't want to. Like, if you tell all these stories and you don't want to, you're only going to get peer pressured in the end, man. Overall, the actor, worse than the non-functional, I'll give this a 0 out of 10, because it's either there's someone we should feel bad for, or they're a cocky guy or girl, we don't discriminate around here, who just wants attention, I guess. But this video, this isn't only meant to be on the bad people, right? This is the 5 types of grass smokers. Now, we can't cover all of this in one video, so there might even be a part 2 to this. But on the other side from the 0 out of 10, there's the 10 out of 10, the chill guy. Now, the chill guy, the reason I rate him or her a 10 out of 10 is because no matter what you do with them, if you're smoking that grass, you know you're having a good time. You can either be doing the most outlandish stuff and going on little side quests, or you could be just sat at a bench having like a deep conversation, and it'll feel like a second has passed. It's been 2 hours. Now that might just be because of the grass. I mean, smoke a little bit too much, shit happens. But even when the grass isn't involved, this guy is still just a chill guy to be around. And if you could pull up without any pack on you, no grass, here, hit this shit, bro. Just have this one. I rolled 2 for us. Don't even sweat it. This guy, 10 out of 10. If you meet him with him, you know you're both going to get blazed and have a good time. Now for the 4th type of grass smoker, we're going to talk about the cart fiend, bro. This guy is either smoking some spice, some fent, or some top grade shit It's 50-50 with him. This is the type of guy that if you rock up with a vape to the function, they'll be like, hey, yo, is that a cart, bro? Is that a dispo? Like, no. And no, you can't hit this shit because you're fiending for another puff. This guy, it depends. It depends on their type of personality overly. They could be the same as the first person we talked about, the non-functional that just uses that shit all day. The one that I like the most, I know someone like this, gets one, all the homies are hitting that shit. If they got some gas, you best know they're letting you know they have the gas and they go give you a little sample of that. And even then, they won't use it outside of these social times. That cart will last them like 2-3 weeks with everyone hitting it. So, since you can't really put this guy on the spectrum, because it could either be the non-functional, or it could even be the chill guy, or it could be someone who just gives it to everyone. Could be the dealer, but go put him at a middle ground, 5 out of 10. No reason to move from there, because it varies. But for the last type of grass smoker we'll be talking about in this video before potentially a part 2, I don't know yet, this is my first video. We're going to be talking about the dealer. This can depend wildly on what they're smoking themselves, because a lot of the time, if they're just like your local one, they'll be selling different shits what they're smoking. But if you get one that smokes the same shit they sell, you know you're having a good time because you'll get some off of them. You know they're having a good time because they're smoking the same shit. You know it's fire. This is also a hard one to rate, because I'll tell you a quick story about my friend. I know this guy. We used to hang out like daily over summer. Daily smokes. He'd always be smoking me out. And if he had some good shit that I liked, he'd be like, have some. Or just like, yeah, I'll throw you a 10 bag, a 3-5. And if they're your friend especially, they're very reliable. So it really depends on this one, but just off my own experience, we're going to put it at 7 out of 10. Varies wildly. The ones who don't smoke the same shit they sell and won't let you hit the shit that they're smoking if you're hanging out with them, 2 out of 10. You're on that same level as a non-functional. You're a dickhead. But overall, I think that about wraps up my first video of the 5 types of grass smokers. Now, if you guys enjoy this type of content, make sure you drop a comment, hit the like button, help me out in that algorithm. You know, we're new around here. The channel may be 7 years old, but it ain't uploaded in like 3 years, and a lot of that's private now. So, you know, just help a brother out, you know? I wouldn't be mad if you thought about hitting that subscribe button, maybe notification bell. If this is the first video you're seeing by me and it's been like a day since it's uploaded, you may as well hit that notification bell so you can watch another when it comes out. So, hope you guys liked the video, make sure you do all that, and I'll see you in the next one.